like we talked about. I'm doing the same thing, and they work well because people are watching Dish. I'm putting both of my favorite channels, so they're all in one place. Dish makes it way easier than it by that. Nice work, Joe.
God.
Say it again? I can't.
It's never been easier to find your favorites. Create your custom channels list on Dish today and watch Pawn Stars.
And Nero.
I'm out here telling people how they can save money with Experian. With Experian, you can see your recurring subscriptions. And with one
Let's just find out who this is first. Tell me who this god Nero is. M-I.
You might begin to wonder, what if you could do things your way all the time?
Do things your way all the time. Are you dealing with, or you are somebody that needs Michelle Oliver, that needs to do things your way all of the time?
Some dreams do come true. With your car, your way. Get it with Guru.
Monday, something could be happening Monday with you.
And Philips has adjustable sides for changing that's easy as it gets. So they don't miss a note.
Same mate. Alright, we'll do that then. Tell me about this mate when it comes to this god, please. Well, they're either dead or they're a Scorpio. Or you are. Is somebody tied up somewhere? They're showing me somebody sitting in a chair tied up, either dead or dying. Is this a wife? Or the wife had something to do with this shit? Oh, God. Alright, here's a couple. Here's the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is power couple. This could be two earth signs, but it doesn't have to be. This is in the middle. This struggle here is in the middle. Why? Why is that there? I'll die before I say that I'm wrong, or you'll wind up dead before this motherfucker comes around. That's what it almost feels like. You'll just... Single. Celibate. Handsome, beautiful. What's the problem here? What? Is this somebody, this is wanting to break your heart? This is wanting to have control? What is it doing? It's driving someone crazy, though. She's not the same person. If you think she's not the same person, you're wrong. Give me on the struggle. I want to know what this struggle is. Be you. There's so much coming in between these two. This could be Bunny, Buck, Buddy, Williams, Bus. Is there a Busa? I'm guessing that somebody drives a Hayabusa. Are they in the same garage that is? Is someone looking for another person? Are they missing? M-E E. Nope, that's not it.
Like a throuple type relationship, whatever.
So your husband
MEO.
talking to Leah.
Correct, yes. And he used to talk to Leah.
Was he the one who texted us that said, believe my wife out of this?
That would be my husband.
FIO.
I think it's a story about her hurting me all over again.
Let's get some of these. There's something else here.
Like, depression part again because of all this.
So then why not just tell us yesterday? When we
It could be the two of you are in a garage. You suspect. This is whoever this Michael Oliver, Michelle Oliver, Mitchell, whatever this is, the goat. Did they use this term? Arson, I just saw. You know what's crazy, though? I just put in my head, well, somebody did. There could be one, it feels like this King of Swords, this one that likes to have control or wants to hold on to money or keep you stuck. I don't know what, you could just be beautiful, but tell me he's hanging with the same person that possibly set the two of you on fire. He could be hanging, or just even, if you're choosing to spend time with people who actually tortured you, he's trying to hold on to a large sum of money, possibly? Why? This is the thing. If you don't want that, right? Because this is in between here. If this is too much for you, you don't have to. This feels like just lying, slandering. Then just make something right. He'd rather keep you stuck and hold on to this money than to just. He probably owes some karmic debt, or he's supposed to do something right. This doesn't even have to be. This could be a business owner. You could have been business partners for somebody, but there's somebody who's you're not treating the situation as if you were on the other side. That's what it is. Whether it's friendship, family, marriage, this is complete wish fulfillment. This is everything that you ever want.
months ago, but not, like, I don't know her.
This is sexual fulfillment.
Don't you think that would have
No,
been a very interesting
well, constantly denying it. You're in denial constantly.
picture? Honestly, thank you. I have no clue. You sent us the picture. I mean, yeah.
You'd rather fight and argue than to just have this blessing in life. This guy is still a karmic enemy. He's still a karmic masculine. That's what it is. Now, there could be some gatum going on.
We spoke to Chloe. You lied to.
Nero. I'll be back.
Your camera roll because you
Crazy.
files that I had made to kind of make them one that I was.
You do know that for most of you men that are awakened, that are gods, a lot of you have generational curses to break. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be straight if you're gay, but you're expected to find out what that curse is, and usually it's something that holds you back, i.e., I believe mine is wanting men who are gay or just intimidated by strong women, and they may even just act gay, or they don't see themselves the way everybody else sees them. They're insecure, but the way that they act secure is usually toxic. They like to have control of things that just don't mean anything, and then the one thing where they should just let go of that control a little bit because it would be some kind of blessing in their life. They can't do that. Those are the types of men that I seem to attract and want for some reason. That's a curse I need to break. I need to break it today because I see that shit is keeping me stuck. Door kicked in. When you learn the lesson, you receive the blessing. Clearly, this is a message for me as well. I'm going to pause this. This is a message for all women out there. I feel like we're all still doing this. In my current situation, it's a little awkward because I don't have any interaction with people. It's because of this. And I know I'm this, but at the same time, it would be easier for me. And maybe that's why none of you do come around me, because you know if I would read your face or just be around you for a little bit, it would be different. I wouldn't even have this want to communicate with you. Stay tuned. Moving on.
Floors don't stay clean very long. That's why I love my Surfer Web. I pop on a pad and get a mop-up clean floors in just one place. And for hair, try Surfer Dry Cloths. The fluffy cloths pick up hair like a magnet. Surfer, you'll love it, or your money back.
are his love language.
Oh yeah, pick it up.
Marie.
Okay.
This came out before.
My love language is Portuguese.
And DUI. Didn't this come out before with the Marie and a DUI? Did you get another one?
It's a game changer for me.
Tell me about this Marie chick and this DUI. Tell me about this, please. Okay. Okay, there's somebody possibly that you're supposed to be in a relationship with that's supposed to close out a cycle with this woman in order to... Alright, let's say that you're supposed to be with this cat and he's with some girl named Marie, and this chick Marie is a drunk. He could be getting DUIs, or whatever karma is on her is rubbing off on him. And I'm guessing that he's content. She probably gives him a lot of attention, but it seems like it's only when she's drinking. He's okay with that, I guess. Yeah, a King of Cups. Tell me about this guy. He invests in what? The same thing, I guess. He likes being... Okay, it's comfort. That's what it is. I'm comfortable here, though. I don't get bothered. I don't get challenged to be a better version of myself at all. Yeah, I like stressing out. I do. I like having freaking knots in my stomach and ulcers. Yeah, headaches. I got used to them. He's aging as well. You're getting older looking because of this. And then he's concerned about this other woman here. I would rather be here and then worry about this one over here. There has to be some kind of black magic being done. Otherwise, it's just... Maybe he's a drunk and he doesn't want to come around you. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, he makes promises he can't keep.
I am genuinely just concerned for you, Kristen, because your behavior suggests that you're going through a really troubling...
Whoever this other one is, she's okay with having a man that doesn't stand up for her and defend her. This is a blessing in disguise for someone. Yeah, he doesn't know how to defend a woman. He could also have a mother who never really... Well, yeah, that could be the only one that he defends, and it's because he's if she's still here, he's codependent on her too for something, even if it's just attention or an ego boost. There is black magic involved. I knew it. Why can't I leave? Why am I choosing this life?
honest and hopefully beneficial for both of you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. Kristen, talk to
I enjoy playing games. I like the blowing my phone up. I like being stressed. Maybe he needs to say it out loud or look himself in the mirror. I choose, and then see how ridiculous it sounds, sir. I choose to be in a relationship where I'm stressed the fuck out and I'm slowly dying and I look horrible compared to what I looked like before. I'm alcoholic, I'm getting DUIs, or I'm having car problems, I'm having home problems, I got health problems, fucking mental problems. If he would walk away from this, he can't walk away from it. Tell me what happens if he walks away from this shit. Happiness, love, relationship. It feels like I walk out of this door. He could be concerned with, I want to do something else, but I don't have the money. But you have to walk away from something first. I'm learning the same thing. You have to walk away from something first before you can receive that. You're doing it backwards. This came out the other day. Stone. Yeah, a healthy relationship. Yeah, that's it. And then this all gets burnt. Then everything in the past gets burnt. But it's like he's sitting in a house while it's burning, wondering, why you're getting hot. You have to leave first, sir. Stay tuned. Moving on. Yeah. That's the main reason. Money. They're doing it to me too. I'm not sure if they're doing it to me or if it's other people holding me up. I'm pretty sure that I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. It's something on the other side, but the more that the other side tries holding me up, the more they get held up and they lose. It's this pride thing of, you know, the ancestors, they have technology that we don't know about. They can literally block something from going into your bank account, I realize. They can block that shit. Now, some of the shit is being hacked, and that's why some of us are having our shit held up. But for others, including myself in some situations with this shit, I believe something's being held up from me because I keep focusing on the same thing, but I'm not positively sure. I'm not sure because I'm not a desperate type of woman, and it feels to me like it's something is being intentionally held back from me, but I don't want to be that girl, that woman that says that I'm different and everybody else is holding on to something toxic. I could be too. You walk away and mean it. Because I think that this guy, or a lot of people, they walk away and they test the theory of something being held up, and they don't walk away for long enough. It's hard to trust something that's not there still for people, I'm guessing. And in my current situation, if it wasn't for people going out of their way to try to keep things from me, I would be proving this shit. It would be proven already. But for everybody who's trying to do that to me, you're going to die in the process. And I know that a lot of you want to die. It's not that. It's what, how are you going to die? And at the hands of who? Dwindle. Is it dwindle? No. Lie. Tell me about this want and lie. Alchemist. Eternal. Inability to grow up and responsible. And be responsible. Extreme dependency on others. This Travis. This could be another situation of I'm more comfortable with the lies than I am the truth about something. Yes, I don't want to learn about something. I don't want to have an awakening. I don't want that. I'd rather just, you know, I'm okay with being the kind of person that just, this could even be people who keep putting shit in people's drinks. You know, I'm comfortable with this shit. There's no, yeah, I don't want to heal. I don't want to rely on the universe. Nothing. This is just nothing. This is being completely stuck, not growing, my brain is fucking swelling. I don't learn anything. Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm becoming mean. I have nothing to give. I have nothing to offer this world whatsoever. I would rather sit here and live in a lie and watch somebody else or other people look instead of this blessing here. Why are so many people like this? I don't speak at all. This is the inability, lost speech. I don't talk. I don't have a conversation with anybody. I don't learn anything. There's nothing of substance, Clay. There's nothing of substance in me whatsoever. What is happening though? This is me, just flat. That's it, flat. My brain doesn't work anymore. You hear me? This is a lot. This is going on with a lot of you. I don't fucking have a conversation at all. I don't speak unless I'm, being cocky or I'm lying. That's it. Some of you, for you women, you were loving women and now you're just lost. You're like a fucking zombie. And yeah, you're struggling to show any kind of love. And then thank you for you women. Thank you, because now you're around men and they see this and then they hate us too. I got a problem with all of you freaking cold-hearted bitches who have no substance to you whatsoever. All you do is sit there and mock everybody else. You talk shit on women. You can't stand men because you can't stand yourself. I can't stand women like you. And I can't stand the men now who actually allow themselves to sit in rooms or bars or anything, even in someone's basement with chicks like this. You're becoming just like the women. And real women like myself, I will stay to my goddamn self and be single for the rest of my life if this is the shit that I have to pick from. Whether it comes to friends or relationships, I don't give a shit what it is. I will literally sit in this hotel room for the rest of my life if it means that this is the shit that's out there in the world.
Wasn't that a little suspicious? You must have some doubts.
Look at everybody's heads just down and... Yeah, and instead of this, God forbid you have this. When these two people come together like that, this just comes naturally, it seems like. This is a birthright. These are soulmates and birthright. Most people don't even care about this shit. Now, I know, I understand, I get it. There's a fentanyl thing, but it seems like a lot of people are just using that shit as an excuse. There are Suboxone doctors you can go to. And I know. Listen, oh God, I can't even stand being in this goddamn hotel and knowing that these broads are around me. If I was a man and I even heard someone say, but they don't have this, I would punch you in your I would knock you out and knock your teeth out. I think men need to start hitting women. I think that's, I mean, a lot of them are actually men anyway, or born boys, and a disaster, yeah. And I feel like this is coming. It's going to get worse. Wanted to grape you. Great. That's another thing I got a problem with in this world that doesn't get spoken about enough. Is that where we're at? 2220? Is that where we're at for you guys? Let's find out why it got to this point. I want to see what happened to where it got to the point where men just feel like now you have the right to force yourselves inside of us women. I tell you what, because if you do it to me, you're gonna die. I put that shit on everything. Let's find out what happened. Tell me what happened here from the gate, where this is just the thing to do now. I don't want to work on myself, and I don't want to make plans and make reservations for anything. Does anybody do this shit anymore? I mean, besides the people who have all the money, you stingy motherfuckers, and you don't share it with anybody. I'm not talking about the elites, the ones who like to have everything and you don't help nobody, all right? I'm talking about people who have worked and they had jobs and everything like that, and they never really stood a chance because of the system from the gate. But there are some people who got themselves out of that shit. Then there are others who just use that as an excuse to do nothing with their lives. I want to know what happened with men that you feel like that's a date. Is that what it is now? That you feel like that's your date? That's you spending time with women? Tell me how this started. First off, let's find out who wanted to do this. Let's find out. Because people need to start questioning this, Zach. They need to start speaking about it, or there needs to be some kind of support group, for Christ's sake, for men who feel like this is just the way to go. You wake up during the day, there's a female that you like, she may not like you back, and now what is the first option? Let me go sexually assault her. No. Or here's another option. I like this woman, she likes me, I don't know how to approach her anymore. Why? I don't know, because I got involved with gangs and secret societies and fucking cults and mafias and shit, and I got too big for myself, and I forgot that in order to get a good woman, you have to be at least a half of a good-ass man. You don't have to be exactly what we are, but you have to be somewhat close. Tell me who else is involved with this or was going to do this, and this don't even have to be a woman. This could be a man they were going to do this to. O and K, S, N, WP. I mean, does anybody want to change this or facilitate change with this shit at all, or is this just where we're at now when it comes to having a connection with somebody? It's forced and it's recorded. OLJS. Let's find out Why did this happen? Because it happened before. It happened first with you guys doing it to women before you started doing it to other gang members and mafia members, and you just really friggin' just sunk that low where there's no coming back from it, huh? Now, let's find out when it comes to the women, though, because for you men, you're supposed to be protectors. You're supposed to be some kind of defender. Women aren't supposed, and kids aren't supposed to be having this done to them, because you guys are supposed to be the one that stand up for it. So when you guys fall, we're fucked. That's why I said the other day, us real women, we can admit that we need you guys. All right, I'm not going to act like we don't need men, but are any of you changing at all? Do any of you want to be a better version of yourself? It depends a lot on who you're surrounding yourself with. Tell me how this started. How did this graping women and stuff? How did this start? Elizabeth? I don't know what the month is. It happened a month ago to you. Let me guess, sweetie, were you going to try and set somebody else up to be raped? Yeah, it happened to you, dollface. This is what I'm saying. Be careful of doing shit to somebody else you don't want done to yourself. And that shit was recorded, too. All right, so this is, you know, this probably is a breakup. Right, here we go. I'm laying down, 4 of swords. I'm out. I'm down for the count. Why is this guy down for the count? What happened here? I got abandonment issues, huh? Let's find out who he was abandoned by. I'm not going to get his name. I'm just going to get her name. Tell me the first name of the female that did this to this guy, because this is important. This is the one that put the knife in deep, apparently. And I hope it's not a mother. O or V. This could be Olivia, Violet, something like that. What happened? That's all it took? What was the plan? This could have been a message that she was supposed to send him a message or get back to him about something, and she never did. They want to do things with conditional. Everything is conditional with you guys anymore. It does. It feels like to me, if you don't do everything my way, this entitlement. Now, there's a king type leader energy that's toxic. You give no wiggle room for any kind of can we work together with this shit? So if somebody said, if you said to a woman, I want to do this the first time we go out, and she has a problem with that, or maybe even halfway, if there's no wiggle room there, basically if she backs out or said, now you force it, what the fuck is happening with you guys? So there needs to be men who are older who say shit like this. Because even some of you old school OGs and shit, you're the same way. I'm going to make you feel like shit. You don't like it when it's done to you. Now all of a sudden there's videos that are going to be surfacing of some mob bosses, generals, whatever you want to call yourselves. I'm going to say it again. There's no fucking leader in a man who forces himself on a woman. There's no general. You're a punk. When you do that shit, you are a pussy, sir. And if you have a problem with me saying that, I am in room 208 at the extended stay in Bensalem, PA. If you want to come through here and face me, I can't stand you motherfuckers. I'm disgusted with the kind of men that are on this planet, and I love men. You're making it real hard for your girl here, though. I need at least one of you to prove me wrong. I'm waiting for one man. It doesn't mean I don't want to date you. I want you to make some kind of interaction with me and have a conversation with me of substance and let me know that not all men are fucking rapists. That you all don't feel like we're worth more dead than alive. And then there's going to be the sissies who are like, well, women do it too. Backhand to you. I'm tired of you punks. You have a father who does the same shit, probably some uncles and brothers. Somebody's supposed to break the generational curses in each of your families. Is anybody doing this shit? You have nephews and shit and brothers, some of you younger brothers, and the things that I see you teaching them make me want to rip your fucking teeth out! I'm speaking for all women. We are tired. Strong ones. We're tired. I'm so tired of being strong. I want to be the one that has a man to rely on not for financial shit, but to feel safe with, to feel that if I was walking down the street and somebody jumped out, I'm not going to have to be the one to put my fist in the air, because I will. I don't want to be that anymore. Nobody speaks anymore. Nobody talks. There's no communication. Everything is either social media like this, or for a lot of you, you're sitting here watching me in some way. And your lives are just going to shit. So here we go. Back to this cat here. All right. She planned on sending a message, right? And then what happened? Now, he may not know that she may have gotten arrested. See, this is another thing. You have no idea what really happened on the other side. You're just assuming, because you're hurt from something, that she just ignored you, right? Is that what happened? So put yourself in that situation. For most of you right now, she could have been going through something. They could have raided her home, or she was set up. It could be the kind of situation where now that we're learning about how the system wants to keep certain people away from each other. But don't say, well, now that I know that. Because somebody's going to say, well, now that I know that. No, this is what happens when you're an actual man. I'm going to play the role that you're supposed to play. I'm waiting on a message from somebody. I've been that person on the other side where I was supposed to send a message before. I forgot, right? I forgot. But now I remember that I actually was that guy that had something happen and I just fucking forgot. Or I got arrested, or I got in a car accident and I couldn't send the message. How would I feel if somebody wanted to set me up to get assaulted because I didn't send a goddamn message? How would you feel about that? And some cocky ass motherfucker is going to go, I wouldn't care. Yes, you would care, clearly. Because you're probably the facilitator in setting up this assault on this woman. Or it could be a man, for all I know. It could be two people. Judgment. This also could be she found out some shit about you, sir. Yeah, that you're real, something about being real secretive. Sophie? Now, this also could have been the kind of thing where she was threatened by some police officers, because there's a lot of shit that's going to start coming out about this. But this feels like. Now, what also could have happened was this chick could have found out some shit about you, right? This goes back to the communication thing, or lack thereof. 3232. Let's say that instead, before she sends the message, she hangs out with some people that you know you're not supposed to be hanging with. You can tell if you want to be around people you don't feel right. But you're forcing yourself to sit around people who probably are close to death. They're mentally disturbed. I don't know what this is. They're struggling financially. Look at this shit. Here we go. Some of them, they're slowly dying, and you can smell the spirit of death on them, or they smell like a demon. I'm spending time with them. They start talking about this cat. You're letting them infiltrate your mind. You hear me? So now they sway your opinion. I'm going to give multiple scenarios. They sway your opinion. And you intentionally don't call this dude. Now, you're wrong for not sending a message and treating the situation how you would want it, and just say, look, I'm not going to be able to make it, or, I may have to, whatever, make it for, whatever. Say something. But obviously, there was no communication here at all. I don't know if you're junkies. I don't know if you're addicts. I'm not saying any names at all right? And if your name, this is the thing. Here comes TH flying out. I'm going to catch this. Here comes TH flying out, right? That's what my license says in my wallet right now. Teresa Heilman. That's what this shit says. So I'm going to say TH. Someone else is doing this reading, and they say something about this woman being a tramp. A junkie. This is my reaction to that shit, because I'm not. So if you reacted to it, you may need to change some shit about yourself. Either way, communication comes down to the shit. Otherwise, you're believing a lie. You don't even know it's the truth. They could have told you that this cat messed with kids or whatever, and now. But what really happens in a situation like this is you're too insecure. Because a confident woman would have been like, let me assess this shit myself. I'm not just going to leave this guy hanging. I'm going to go on a date, or I'm going to call him back and see if I can talk to him. I'm not going to believe everything that I hear. What else happened? There's no guidance on this planet anymore. There are nobody to guide. Even the teachers are traffickers, and the freaking principals are traffickers, and you guys are everywhere, and kids are just getting scooped up, and they're getting used. I want to kill every one of you. And when I get out of here, I'm just going to start killing people. And nobody's going to do shit to me. You'll die on them. I'm going to start killing bad people again possibly, and there's nobody that's going to stop me. Somebody needs to take people off the planet. Karma's not happening quick enough. Now what? So you found something out that left you like this, right? They could have said he's crazy, he's mentally disturbed, or something like that. I don't know if this is supposed to... Or, even better, you found out he doesn't have a lot. And you're an opportunist for a bitch. You are. You're an opportunist, and if they don't have something, or maybe you've seen his car and it wasn't whatever, you know, you feel like you deserve better than what this guy has. If you said that you were going to send a message, something with this guy and either a mom or a father leaving him out in the cold or something, he could have been kicked out at a young age. You don't know what this guy has been through. You don't know because you didn't ask. So on one side, both of you were wrong, and then one side, one's wrong, and the other one's wrong. But there's nothing. Are you now? Telepathy seems to be a big thing now, but you can't even rely on telepathy. You can't telepathically speak to some guy and say, "Listen, do you want to hang out?" Because you don't know who's going to show up. Now, thank you for that. Questions? Thank you. Nobody asks any questions. Here you go. Here's me. I'm sitting in a group of people, which won't happen. It won't happen. But let's say I do. And I am interested in somebody. First off, I'm not going to mention that shit. I'm just going to keep that to myself. But let's say that a bunch of people kind of heard and they start talking about this cat now. I'm going to do one of two things. I'm either going to remove myself from the situation because I won't allow that shit to get in here. I know that my opinion could be swayed of this guy. Or I'm going to defend him and just put that shit on the line because all I know now is that my interaction with him, whatever it was enough to make me think about this guy. Whatever it was, he left some kind of imprint in my brain where I was still interested in speaking to this man. So there's something there. Nobody steps up and says, well, when did he do that? Because if you ask questions, you'll find that people lie right through their teeth. They'll lie right to your face. Nobody questions shit anymore. I question everything. Or I just don't involve myself with it whatsoever. What else happened here? They say he lives in an alley?
We fired our old housekeeper. Homego tackled everything from our kitchen to our
So you thought you were too good for him? Is that what it was? Go look at yourself. I know that there's a female who knows this. Go look at... No. Go look at yourself in the mirror real quick. Somebody needs to do this shit. Do you feel like you're too good for whatever this guy had? Okay. And then what happens now is because of someone like you doing that shit, now this shit he already had, this abandonment issue, gets worse. Then the next girl comes around. And now she doesn't stand a chance now. Because now he's got that in his mind. And now he's got this shit with you. Which I don't know if you ever even hung out. Or this was supposed to be the first time. It could have been a situation where you didn't call. Or you made some kind of excuse. And then you ran into each other. And instead of being a woman and saying, listen, I should have at least messaged you. Or I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. You avoided him. And on top of it, someone like you will actually flirt with another guy right in front of him. You're the type. I'm going to start killing women like you. Just because I'm going to kill you. You don't realize how detrimental you are to this world when you're like this. You make men not want to protect women. Then by the time women like me get to them, they're completely broken. And women like me drain ourselves trying to fix men that women like you break. And I'm tired of it. So I figure, well, it's wasting my time. It's not getting me anywhere. I've been sitting in this room. I can't find a man to approach me for anything. And I know I'm intimidating. Get rid of the problem. This is my thing, you know. Don't sit there. Don't hang on the branches. Go to the fucking root. And the root is bitches like you. I'm going to kill you one by one. I'm either going to round you all up and just buy some kind of van. I'm going to throw you in the back of a van. I'm going to take you to a garage and I'm going to set you on fucking fire. I am. And then I'm going to cook food off of you because you're toxic. Now for the men, let's find out what happens to the men now. Pinky, I'm sorry, but this is just the way it's happening. Let's talk about the men who act like females in the same situation. And I mean that. I am actually going to do this. I know that I'm going to be put on paths of people that just need to go goodbye. And, you know, it's not necessarily that karma's not. I think the universe knows that I need a release. And that's just the way it's going to have to be. I said before, it'll be a little bit of that, a little bit of rest, a little bit of party maybe. Sampler. State. And duo. No, we're doing this. We're doing CEO. This seems to be popular. Everybody's a CEO in for some kind of business that's in a completely different state. Tell me about this. Tell me about this state CEO. It's a facade. Yeah, the gaslighting. This is you guys. Now you're on the hook too, because now what you do is you lie to us women about what the hell you have and where you came from, and then next thing you know, you're showing up in a freaking in a 87 Volkswagen and shit with holes in the exhaust. This is a problem. When you're confident in who you are, you could have no vehicle and be homeless and still get a date with me. You know, I could give a shit what people have. I learned that a long time ago. Maybe this needs to be said and more people need to be comfortable, but everybody's taking a loss right now. Everybody. Oh, this is the founder. This is the whole world revolves around me. I built this from the ground up. If you could sit in a barrel, maybe I'd wait. You're too sweet for me. Okay, I guess. Look, you don't know what I went through to build this business, huh? Meanwhile, you got people who... I'm sitting here speaking to someone. I don't know where you guys are that you're meeting these people, but let's say you're at a bar. And this guy comes over and he starts talking about being the CEO or an owner of a company that is like a Fortune 500 company. Meanwhile, this guy's got 3 good teeth left. There are females that will fall for this shit, though. He's got 3 good teeth left. He hasn't showered. He smells like beer from 3 days ago and an ashtray. And you're going to actually sit there and believe that this guy is a CEO. I know I want to believe it. I want to believe that somebody who would actually own a company like that would be interested in somebody like me. So there needs to be honesty on both sides. Are you the type of woman that a CEO would be interested in? I mean, here I am. I'm a CEO. Yep, doing it all by myself. And then here she is. Well, then you get someone like me who starts asking questions. Well, I mean, I lost it. I mean... Now all of a sudden they were a CEO. When it comes down to somebody like me, now it's the past tense. Oh, did I say I was still the CEO? Yes, you did. Oh, I meant I lost everything. Let me guess. There's a wife involved. Hold on a second. Let me guess. You didn't lose it on your own. Let's say you are a CEO, sir. I'll even give that to you, huh? Why did he lose it? Why did he lose it? Well, that's laziness right there. This is possibly also, if this is for somebody that was a CEO and they're losing it, it's because you didn't invest, you didn't put any love into this business. You just thought this shit was going to keep growing without you. It's like a flower you think is going to keep growing when you don't put water on it. Indecisive. You're not a go-getter. You can't make a decision to save your life. You rely on your employees, and then you treat your employees like shit. This is somebody that, oh, God, if you are a CEO, I don't know how this happened. You probably stole the shit. With this coming out first, you probably stole it. You could be an investigator or something like that, and you thought that you were bad. Yep. So you're indecisive, and you're lazy. That's what really happened. I give to everybody. I'm always, my friends, my family, handouts. I mean, literally, I'm the one that helps everybody. I'm the only one that works. Meanwhile, what is this, a van? He living out of a van?
Of $270 a year. Get the experience now.
Tell me what else. What else happened now? I can't find anybody that I work together with well. I'm always doing all the work. I'm traveling. I'm doing the paperwork. I mean, it's just crazy. And it's like I lost my family. And then my wife was cheating with my business partner. At some point, if you're the type of female on the other side of this and you made it past this, you're either drunk. If you're at the bar, you're either drunk, high, he put something in your drink, or you're a pushover at this point. Women, I'm done with asking men to approach me, even as friends. I want a friend in my life that I can have a conversation with that doesn't burn my brain cells and I don't smell like burning wire. That I don't walk away from mid-sentence because I'm just that type of woman where I will literally walk away from you if I'm getting nothing out of what you're saying. I know that there are other people on this planet like me. Please, just knock on the door here. I don't need you to take me out. I don't need you to have a red cent. I want to have a conversation with somebody where I'm gaining something. Please. Universe, please send me somebody. I don't care. Leadership. There we go. No sense of leadership. Is that what someone said, though? I just can't believe how much the world is slipping. Planetary effects are making you feel uncomfortable. Really? That's what you want me to talk about? Looks like the shoe is on the other foot. Okay. I guess. I don't really want to talk about that. Why is the shoe on the other foot? Somebody literally has their shoes on backwards, though. Check them. Look. You're walking funny. Solar plexus. Hold on.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
I was thinking something more
There we go. Self-esteem, confidence. We need to bring this shit back. I even miss a false sense of confidence. It was something. I miss when I used to have conversations with people and I would sit there and go, well, look at this, look at this, look at this. But at least there was effort there of some sort. Tell me about this confidence. What was with the barrel?
She got up kind of quick yesterday. We drove to downtown. We met up with this girl. She told us that
Crab in a barrel? Oh, they'd rather have that.
But more importantly, Veronica told us that her sister's been catfished
Because of the filters?
for years.
Oh. No. I'm uploading on a channel called Philosophical. There are pictures, and it's not just a profile picture, but there are 7 or 8 pictures in a row on my community board from a couple months ago. I don't post a lot on the community board. I'm tired of people putting filters on shit and showing me and making me look like your wife or your ex-wife. Stop, or yourself. For you broads that do this shit. I'm sorry you don't like the way that you look. I am 100% confident that I'm a beautiful, sexy woman and I'm smart. Here we go. Now somebody's putting filters on me to look like a junkie, to look, I don't know, homeless. I wish that people would start feeling better about themselves. And if somebody doesn't like the way that you look, tell them to go fuck off. Don't hang with them anymore. If you don't have people around you building you up, don't spend time with them. Tell me about this confidence and self-esteem. You're going to be getting some type of big blessing, and then you're going to be moving away from somewhere. Complexity. Everybody wants things, they want it to be simple and easy. I'm not like that. That's boring to me. I don't know. I'm just built different. Yeah, I have a size 4 waist. I look good. Alright. I mean, whatever they're showing people. I don't expect anything more, though, anymore. Dim, right. We'll go with dim. How many people like to sit in a room with the lights dimmed? I'm not that person. I actually don't mind the lights being on. I don't mind not having a face full of makeup and looking like my paint gun backfired on me or that I need a chisel to scrape my makeup off with. I do put makeup on. But I'm okay with somebody seeing me with no makeup. Where are these other types of women, and where are the men who actually want a natural woman? Somebody that doesn't get dialed up every day. I don't know what happened. I've been out of the game for a while, or maybe I haven't. I don't really remember. All I know is women like me can't be this intimidating to the point where, are there any other women who are confident, almost cocky confident, and you have nobody in your life because of it? It sucks. I think that we come off ignorant when really we're just fussy with who we let in our lives. A lot of you guys should be too. Virgo possibly, but this is also, you could be an earth sign, you're just going to be by yourself. That's what it feels like. You're going to get something and then you're just going to move, and maybe you're supposed to meet someone where you move to. Oh, well, there's death. Oh, wow. All right, well, you could be a Scorpio. We'll go with that. Or you're just going to wind up being by yourself and seeing that it's desolate. It's going to be desolate. Oh my God. There's going to be a lot of death from overdose, suicide from withdrawal and lack of drugs. A lot of these people, oh my God, there's even, yeah, this is definitely, you're not going to be able to find many people that are going to be loyal. I think that there are more people on this fentanyl than I think. Pisces and divine feminine. This is secret women. You may wind up somewhere where there are women that don't want any men there. You may wind up being a lesbian. You know, it's bad when, and maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't speak to many women or any women at all. Maybe it's me. It's been like this with me for a while, though, since I can remember. I make friends easy. I don't keep them as easily, and it's usually the same shit that people love, they wind up hating eventually. So we become introverted, and then people have a problem with that, and then while you're in introversion, it's, if that's even a word, then that's a perfect way and time for people to make up shit about you, because you're not really around people to defend yourself. And usually people like me, your shit just speaks for itself, though. Food, they've been putting it in the food. I'm pretty sure that I warn people about making your own food, and if you can't afford to make your own food, then that means maybe you need to be a little diligent about fasting. Because some of you became fentanyl addicts because you couldn't stop eating with your heavy asses. You couldn't skip a meal. And you ate just about anything somebody gave to you, and they put that shit in there. And I remember telling people, if there's somebody that you're around that never shared a potato chip and now they're offering you a meal, they're suspect. If you're around somebody who never gives out a free pill, say you got a drug dealer and this mom, he never ever fronts or nothing, now all of a sudden he's throwing 50 bags around, you're suspect, right? And then you wind up, while you're hooked on the shit, they're putting it in, they're mixing it and everything. They want you to become their bitches. This is another reason why people like myself don't speak to a lot of people. We get messages from some other realm, and when we get them, we warn people. When we warn people, they make fun of us until they're dead, or they're slowly dying, or you look like death or a zombie, or even worse, if you could imagine. Food, get, or go to get food. Oh, all right. This is what I'm picking up now. I don't even, first off, there's a guy who's saying he's going to get food and he's never coming back. Yeah. He's trying to think of a plan. And I say, I get this, or I do the milk thing. I say I'm going to get milk and I never come back. He could have already done this shit. But what I'm seeing too is, what do I do? I don't drink. I don't smoke. I mean, there are museums. Some of us women actually like that shit. I don't know how many besides me. And I say women like me, we're a certain type. Above. Yes, above. We're above women who put shit in guys' drinks to kill them. We're above women who have life insurance policies on men because we feel like their lives aren't worth shit unless they're dead. We're above women who don't just open our legs to everybody. Yes, above. That's what I said, because somebody actually questioned that. Above you. Yes. And if you took that personal, then you need to make some changes. Tell me about this go get food. There's also a guy or a chick who always has, they have a slave. They treat them like a slave, taking advantage of somebody. You go get the food, you go get this, but they use the word hun so that it's okay. Word salad. Drugs in the food. These are the people who are struggling. How bad did this get? So now I'm an addict and I need to do something for my addiction. Tell me what I can do. I need you to put this in the food. And of course they're going to do it. They want everybody. When you're an addict, you want everybody to be an addict. I used to be one. I mean, I didn't really want everybody to be an addict. You need the dealers, right? But this is just a domino effect of now everybody's becoming a slave to this shit. But while there are Suboxone doctors and there are ways for you to apply for insurance, and for those of you who don't have insurance and you're homeless, there was something that came into your life, or some kind of something or someone that came into your goddamn life. For some of you, I gave you a phone number to Crossroads Treatment Center. It's literally right up the street. I go every month. It's by Fusco's. It costs $1 to get Suboxone out, and government insurance pays. They have every type of insurance. For a lot of you here in my situation, I got you. I gave you the phone number. You went to the appointment, and you sold your goddamn Suboxone for fentanyl. Okay. Now, I guess that's the way you want it to go. You guys need to go. You're becoming, oh God, I'm just going to say it, like trash with the shit that you're doing now for it. You're just becoming a piece of trash. You have no purpose whatsoever. You are useless to this world. You nobody's going to miss you when you're gone. You weren't always like this. And now I'm struggling. Yeah. Instead, this would be holding on to me. It would be fasting or just holding out until something better come along. That's another thing I told people too, right? I don't want to test this theory out. And God forbid something comes along and you know it's not right. You can feel it. Your body says something. No, thank you. Some people have experienced this shit though, and they had something come through immediately, and it was a better deal. Trusting what you can't see. The unknown, I guess they call it the unknown. Now people they feel trapped. I feel like people know now you're mental, because what are they also putting in the food? What are they putting in the fentanyl? Let me find out. Rat poison and lye. I'm not sure how much you need to die. RCF though is resting CUNT face. Whatever they're putting in it. The good thing is for women like me, if there are men who are isolating themselves, that all of you broads who look like hags because of this shit, we just look that much better. Which is why bitches like you are usually the ones using these editing tools. I want every guy who's in the room with a female right now to look at these females, right? The ones with their heads down. That they have to put editing tools. They have to put filters on women that are naturally beautiful, because you look like a sea hag. You look like you're 80 and you're 30 or 40. And some of us 50-year-olds look younger than you. I'm so tired of jealous women. And then you men who hang with them and you spend time, you become like jealous women. You do. You become catty and you start gossiping and mocking and shit. And then you just do the work for us, because now women like us are like, well, I don't want nothing to do with you. And at some point, you guys that are like women will say, well, I don't want nothing to do with you anyway. And it'll just go back and forth. And it's, thank you, universe, for protecting me from this cat. Harry, Rhea, Michelle, Michael, Mitchell, someone's best friend did it or something, or someone's boyfriend. You're in love. Michael. Tell me about this rat poison and this shit that they're putting. Go get the food, hun. Or here, I brought you food. Your boyfriend brought you food? Or she brought it for her boyfriend? I'm guessing it's the female. I mean, I could be wrong, but it feels to me like she's starting to look like shit. Please tell me that you're not putting fentanyl in your boyfriend's food so he can look just as disgusting and down and out and unrested, we'll just say unrested and unwell as you do. And why are you with her at this point? He needs a place to live. Yeah. Tell me, King of Swords. Alright, so this is either you're an air sign. This investigator? You have a home, don't you? Hi. Oh. There's foreclosure. This is karma because of something. Why is this guy getting this karma? Are we really over an hour? Because you keep dealing with bitches like this. That's why. Look. Conniving, sneaky. That's what you're dealing with. You need to cut these types of broads out. And if you're the kind of guy who goes to the neighborhood bar or wherever you go, stop going there. It's becoming a cesspool for sea hags. You go somewhere else. Even if you have to go sit by yourself. For the past, I don't know, when I did used to go out, it would be by myself. I would sit at the bar by myself and get something to eat. I would rather be by myself than to have to surround myself with people who are just beneath me. It's okay to say when people are beneath you. Don't feel bad about that shit. If they're not too far gone, they'll want to change and be above you. Truth. And you can say, you're beneath me. If they need to have an answer, tell them the truth. Yeah, they sit there and they talk shit on other women and they gossip, and then what do? They steal your money. And when you walk in, wherever you're at, sir, before you get there, they're showing me somebody that's happy. This motherfucker, he's happy by himself. You laugh, you joke, you notice what's going on around you, and then boom, you get somewhere and your whole vibe just goes down. That's it. You can feel it. You physically feel it. I feel like, what am I doing here? Yeah, you walk away. Go ahead and free yourself. Right, here you go. Walk away. Are you married? This is not married. I think that maybe if you would stop focusing so much on, you're insecure being around this woman or these people, but you're secure when you get there. That's what I'm feeling. I walk in, and then now I'm here, and now I just want to shoot myself in the face. I don't feel the same way I felt about myself. It's now, for somebody, it makes you feel good hearing other people talk shit about other people. I can't stand guys like you. But there's another one here who, I don't know what it is. What is it here? Your whole mood changes. Yeah, you're such a good person. There's a woman here that's like, that you're interested in. And there's an opportunity with this one from a marriage, but you're never going to have that if you're spending time here. And then there's this other thing over here, which is, and she doesn't get down with that. What? How is that ever supposed to happen? It'll never happen. Yeah, truth. I'm just going to leave it at that. Who you're surrounding yourself with has a lot to do with why something could be being blocked, whether it's money or even a message from somebody. Somebody who's waiting on a message from somebody and it's never going to come through because your ancestors or some other type of is like, no, because we know that if we send this through, the people you're hanging with are going to take it, or there's something here about everything being held up electronically, but through other type of beings until some changes get made. I hope this helped for some people. We're not going nowhere. Love you.